Well guys, I picked up another Kobalt 24 volt max tool. I do love my Kobalt battery operated tools. I've been very happy with them. And I haven't opened it yet. I just bought this yesterday. And we're going to take it out of the box and take a look at it. Now this is the Kobalt 24 volt max brushless variable speed keyless jigsaw. Now it does not come with a battery. It looks like it just includes a blade and a guide, an edge guide. Now this is the item number 836362 and the model number KJS 324B-03. Now this jigsaw cost $119, but I ended up getting this for free because they had a deal where if you bought a $149 battery pack, 2 batteries and a charger, pay $149 for that, and you get a select tool, and I chose this one. And so I thought it was a heck of a deal, because if you look at it, if you would have bought the tool for $119, there's no way you're going to get 2 batteries, 4 amp hour batteries and a charger for $149. So I was pretty happy with it. Now to get the jigsaw for free, you had to buy this battery kit for $149, and it included 2 4 amp hour lithium batteries and a charger. Now my store was out of the battery kit here, so what they let me do was pay for it, $149 plus tax, and then take the jigsaw same day for free, and then they were going to call me when this battery pack becomes available, and I'll pick it up. Alright, so let's take it out of the box, see what you get. Now let me reach down in here. Okay, so you get some socket head cap screws, bolts, an Allen wrench, and a metal cutting blade, and it says a wood and a wood blade. So you get that, and of course your instruction manual, and let's see, looks like the tool. Isn't that nice? And of course, tucked down in the side of the box is your edge guide. Now this is one of those things I just never use. I just find them to be a little bit, I don't know, cumbersome for myself. But it's included. If you use something like that, you've got it. Now the first thing I want to do here is I'm going to try these 2 batteries. The one is going to be the extended run 4 amp hour, which is, you get 2 of these if you buy that battery pack deal. And then I'm going to try this other one, the ultimate output 4 amp hour. So let's do the extended run first. Okay, that's the extended run. And now the ultimate output. This thing has some really interesting features, but I'll go over just a couple things here from the website. 24 volt Max brushless motor provides extended runtime and motor life. It has a 1-inch stroke length at 3,000 RPMs, as well as a 4-position orbital action. Now that's nice. I've got a Sawzall that has orbital action, and when you're into some heavy wood or you want to get some cutting done fast for rougher stuff, it really eats into the wood. We'll give that a try. And this, I've looked at, this is really cool. Tool-free blade change. And it also has a tool-free shoe adjustment, bevel right and left, 45 degrees. It's got a dust blower that keeps the line of sight clear of debris. And it says that the shoe can make flush cuts to walls or plunge cuts for registers. And it's got a built-in LED light for low light areas. Let's look at the switch first. Right now, it's unlocked. If we move it over, it's locked. That's the lock position. If we push this way on the lock side, push this way on the unlock, it's unlocked. Of course, there's the battery bay where you put your 24-volt batteries in. Has a nice balance. When the batteries are back here, got a nice balance to it. With the battery in there, we're going to take a look at the light. You see it straight ahead there. Automatically shuts off. So that'll keep your line of sight when you're in a dimly lit area. And it shuts off automatically. If we look at this switch, this is for the blower on and off. If you push down, it's the blower on. And you see the X on the top one. If you push it up, it has the dust blower off. Now this switch is for orbital action. At 0, there is no orbital action to the blade. It is straight up and down. At 1, it's minimal. 2 is more. And 3 is maximum orbital action. We're going to give this thing a try, because I know with my Sawzall that I have, my Rockwell Sawzall that I've had since the 80s, that thing will tear into wood, and it really does work. To adjust the tilt of the shoe, you have a locking lever. Pull it this way, allows it to disengages. You pull back on the tool from the shoe. There's 45, 0, and 45 this way, and then simply lock it down. Nice and positive. And down below you see the plate that when you loosen the lever, pulls down on. To lock and unlock the shoe adjuster. Now this is nice, guys. On the bottom of the base, it has a protective cover, some type of material. I'm not quite sure what it is. Maybe a nylon type material. And it hooks in. There's the front. Hooks over like that. And simply snaps at the bottom, the back side. And this is something that I would use strictly for finish work, so it doesn't get scratched up and marred. In the old days, I've taken a piece of cardboard and put it on the bottom of the shoe if I was doing any type of finish work that I didn't want the surface of the material to get damaged. So this is really nice. And then this is the base. It's got an insert here. Not sure if that's something that, if it got damaged, looks like, don't know for sure, but it looks like you could take those 4 screws out. Phillips head probably bolts, take those out and replace this black base. So that's kind of nice. Now I'm going to save the best for last. I want you to take note of this lever here. Spring loaded. And what happens is this is where obviously your blade goes in. So you pull the lever. Now right now there's nothing in there. So but this would unlock it. This would allow the blade to come out with this lever. No tools required, as it said. But I'm going to show you how this works once we put a blade in it. Now this is the blade that came with it. If we take the tool, I want you to watch what happens here with this. Okay? Because we're going to take the blade and we're just going to set it in here. We're not going to, so we're going to just set it in there. Okay, it's on that roller. And then we're just going to push it in. Did you see how that snapped back? Now watch this. To release it, now it's going to eject that. I'll let it just go, but it's going to eject that blade. This is cool. That arm right here is going to come up, hit that. Now watch. Now, is that badass or what? That is pretty dang cool. So let's do a close-up of that one more time. I'm going to put the blade at the base. As soon as I push it in, that comes down. It locks that blade in place. And you're good to go. It's not going anywhere. And when you got to change a blade, simply pull up on this and we'll show you what happens. Now with that blade in there, we're going to see that this does have a variable speed trigger up to 3,000 RPMs. Now what I'm going to do is a cut here with the saber saw. I'm going to be using the ultimate output battery, 4 amp hour, and I'm going to leave the tool on 0 for no orbital action, just straight. Now that was with the blade they gave you. Okay, now we're going to try it with the number 3 maximum. And I just let the tool do the job. I didn't push. I just always let the tool, the blade, do the job, the work. You don't force it. So now let's see what happens if we just use the orbital at maximum. And there you go, guys. Definitely nice. Really sweet. And like I said, the balance in this thing is really nice. Really like that. Well, guys, I gotta say I'm really happy with that saw. I love the balance of it. And if it's like any of my other Kobalts, I'm gonna be really, really happy. The next thing I want to test here, for the heck of it, is the blower. Now this is something that you probably wouldn't need unless you were going to be doing a long cut or something on plywood, but something short like this. But in any event, right now it's in the off position. So I'm going to turn it on and just see what happens to this dust. We'll just hold it right here to the dust that was already created, the sawdust from the last cut. Alright, now let's turn the blower on, see if there's much difference. So you can see, well, let's just do a cut here. Let's do, here's the blower off. Now this is with the orbital action on maximum. Now let's put the blower on. So yes, you can see the difference with the blower on and off. Now if you want to use the edge guide, you would use those two included bolts in each one of those holes here, this side and that side, and the guide would go in here. You'd use the Allen wrench they give you and the bolt to lock this down. And that obviously will go in either side, right or left hand cuts. Let's just do an overall look of the tool. And I do like the rubberized grip up here.